The small village of Andrew, east of Edmonton. An unlikely training ground for a political powerhouse. Yet it is here, more than 100 years ago, that outgoing Premier Ed Stelmach's grandfather broke the land and put down roots. Despite the big city jobs, Stelmach still lives and farms the original homestead, along with wife Marie and his border collie Orville.
Nice red stained glass window in there, but over the years somebody shot it out. And
one of his grandfather's original houses still stands here. For now, it will soon be moving to a museum.
This house was built in 1916, and it's remarkable because grandparents came in 1898, and in a short period of time they worked hard and of course saved money to build a house of this size.
No mortgages then, or even a nearby bank. It's a work ethic lesson the future premier learned well.
The opportunity to own your own land and to build an excellent quality of life, because from here, from this location, they raised 3 children, my dad and 2 uncles that I had, and they're all successful. It gave a foundation, a new life of not only good quality of life, but you can own your own land, till your own soil. You didn't have to pay anybody for the use of the land, and that's why they worked so hard. They cleared acres upon acres, all by hand.
Stelmach is winding down 5 years as premier and 25 years in politics.
The liquor tax got past me, and I made a mistake.
But other than the liquor tax he quickly rescinded, Stelmach says he has no regrets.
All the other decisions, no, I don't regret anything. Royalty review, we did a royalty review as our commitment during the campaign. The infrastructure bill, the safe communities, the issues we dealt with in terms of introducing new ways of construction in the province. Public-private partnerships was something very difficult to get done as we're building new schools, but it accelerated school construction in the province. I don't look back at anything.
His 2006 leadership victory was a shocker after finishing a distant third following the first ballot. His victory speech included a famous line about nice guys finishing first, a mantra he's worked on to maintain.
No, there's an old saying, cunningness is the ability to conceal it. And, you know, I dealt with discipline matters differently. Remember, I personally called caucus members to appoint them to cabinet, and I also called them personally to disappoint them. Not too many premiers have done that.
Stelmach announced he would step down in January after what looked like an internal budget battle with then Finance Minister Ted Morton.
He had some hard decisions to make, and I had some hard decisions to make. He made his, I made mine.
Stelmach will only confirm there were different budget visions, and was asked if he was pushed out by Morton, who is now seeking to replace him.
There was no way that I was going to reduce dramatically investment in secondary and post-secondary education, and was not going to reduce spending on infrastructure. Operationally, we are balanced.
Stelmach clearly enjoys proving naysayers wrong. Not just his leadership victory, the 2008 general election was particularly sweet.
From a political point of view, as a politician, the greatest accomplishment was the election in March of 2008, because at all of the, you know, we went against all of the political pundits and whoever else was, you know, declaring that, you know, we're not going to win, we're going to lose government, and yet we came out extremely strong with, well, the largest majority for a first-time premier.
As for his legacy as premier, Stelmach says that's up to Albertans to decide. He's proud of what he accomplished.
We did exactly what I said we're going to do during the leadership and in the campaign of 2008. So that in itself is something I'm proud of, you know, personally as an accomplishment. But in terms of an overall legacy, something that Albertans will point to, I'm sure historians will write whatever they'll write, and they'll determine the legacy for me. Cheered them up a little bit.
Ed Stelmach says he's looking forward to staying in Andrew and on the family farm, getting back in touch with his family's roots. Rick Donkers, CalgaryHerald.com, near Andrew, Alberta.